Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Novacircuit live stream. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing this fine Thursday morning? Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend is almost here. The regional championships is almost here tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. So, yes, more prep today. Getting ready for the Pokemon Regional Championships in Pittsburgh. I think today we're going to play around with some Raging Bolt and maybe some Terror Box today. Maybe some Thorns. We'll just see how it goes. In the end. But welcome in, everybody. Remember, tomorrow is our code card giveaway stream. Tomorrow's stream might be cut a little bit short, though, because I do have to take care of some stuff. So we might just end it around 11:30ish. Basically 30 minutes earlier than we usually do, but that's all Gucci. But of course, welcome in, guys. Like I said, we're gonna be prepping for Pittsburgh. If you want to play games against me, please let me know. If you're going to Pittsburgh or you just want to, challenge me, that's fine. Please let me know in the chat. Just be like, yo, I want to play against you. It's all good. We're here to have a good time and get locked in. So, yeah. Other than that, guys, I'll start loading up the game. Of course, everybody before we start streaming, or at least get to the game, make sure everybody blesseth be Keanu. Everybody, blesseth be. Bow your heads. Amen. As he will be blessing me the whole stream. Just saying, please, I bless your top decks. All that good stuff. But yeah, let's go ahead, load the game, and then I'll start promoting some stuff. But yo, Twitch chat, listen, we're also live on YouTube. So if you just type in !YouTube chat, it will give you a link to our YouTube channel. Listen, there's awesome exclusive content over on YouTube you don't get over here on the Twitch live stream. So if you want more of that Nova Circuit goodness upon your person, you're going to want to go check out the YouTube channel. Like I said, we're live over there, but there's also content over there as well. And of course, YouTube chat, we're live on Twitch. If you just want to type in !Twitch in chat, they give you a link to our Twitch channel. There is also exclusive content over on Twitch you don't get over here on the YouTube channel. So you want to come over here to Twitch, subscribe, and see that exclusive content, please do that. That exclusive content is our After Dark streams every Monday through Thursday. So tonight we'll be live on Twitch. There'll be an After Dark stream hosted by Mags or Jeff. So make sure you guys tune in tonight over here on Twitch if you still want to watch some of that Nova Circuit live goodness. All right, and then last but not least, make sure you guys go ahead and check out the Discord, Discord in chat. We'll give you a link to the Discord. Listen, if you want updated on what we're doing stream wise, we have our stream schedule on there. We do have we do let you guys know whenever we upload any content to any of our social platforms, that being YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, X, whatever Elon calls it, Instagrams, all that good stuff. You will get notified in our Discord first. Also, we do awesome community events. We have our Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Magic tournament starting very soon, and we also have our manga book club. So if you're into manga and all that good stuff, you want to check out the Discord. Listen, a lot of cool things are happening in the Discord. You should be there. Cool kids are there. You're a pretty cool kid. Do it. Don't mind the mess in the back. This will be cleaned, I promise. We're prepping for Pittsburgh. That's why there is a mess. Listen, mess means good. Means I'm prepping. Okay? Get off my back about it. Okay? All right, but anyways, let's get into some games. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into some games. Let's see. I did say I was gonna do some Rage Ball. I did try the Iron Thorns deck. There was an Iron Thorns deck that got top 8, I think, or something, or top 16 or something like that in Monterey. So I tried it out. I made some changes to it. There's some things I didn't like, so I did make some changes to it. We're gonna see how it goes. And of course, I do have my Raging Bolt list, which we'll be playing. I'll see if it's updated or if there's like anything close. I'll just see if there's any changes. I mean, there's not much you could do to Raging Bolt, but this is the list I'll be running. I might take out the Slither Wings. Not a big fan of it, and might add another baby Raging Bolt. But other than that, that's the only real changes I'll probably be making to the list. But today, yeah, we'll I guess we can start off with some Raging Bolt stuff. If there's any decks you guys want to see me play, we'll do that. But I did say we're going to do Raging Bolts, some possible Terra Box today, and what else? What else are we going to do today? Maybe some Thorns, stuff like that. Maybe more Tusk Mill. I don't know. I was really enjoying the Dragapult Frostless, though, plays yesterday. That was pretty fun. But yeah, all right, let's see. What was I going to do? I was going to take out... I don't know. I'm just not the biggest fan of this. I understand the Stomp Off is cool. But that's it, and I never found myself in the end needing to discard the top card of my opponent's deck. So what I'll do is I will get rid of that, and we will add a baby Raging Bolt. Yes. Optimal plays. All right, and I think that's it, really, right? I think that's all I'm really needing on this list. It's been a while since I played this. I'm just trying to make sure we're chilling and Gucci. Yeah, I think we're chilling. I think we're chilling, guys. First off, ugly energy. We're going to fix that. One, two. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, oh, okay. Well, we have these ones, but we'll do these ones. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. All right, we chilling. Yeah, we chilling. All right, cool. All right. Let's. Raging Bolt is the active deck. Let's play a couple rounds with it. See what we think. Hopefully, he shows up in YouTube chat. He was wanting to watch me play. I forgot his name, but he was wanting me to play this while he was here. I could just wait until he gets here, and I can continue playing with Thorns. I can show you the changes that I made. I did see that list that made like top 8 or something like that, or top 16 or something. Because Thorns was my other option for Pittsburgh, but I decided not to go with it. But I did make some changes to it. It's just pure quad Thorns. Did pretty good with it last night, actually. After I made my changes. Now I'll show you guys the changes that I made. What is this? Why is this? Why is Gamora? Let's do this. Oh, okay. Okay. What a top deck. Oh, it's so hot. And we're kind of getting rid of this stuff anyway, so... Boosh. What do we got going on here? Okay, yeah, so we will do this is fun. I forgot how like quick this deck can be. It's wild. I love it. Okay. We will we'll squawk. Opens up Sada if we put that in the discard. So where's the area 0 when you need it? Boom. Boom. Can't fan call, so that was a waste. Really hoping. For that area 0. Was really hoping. I probably didn't even need to retreat that either. Straight Blaziken deck? I definitely didn't need to retreat the Ogre Pawn. That's a bad play. Ooh, I would want you to please retreat this. Unless it's a Badoo, then I'm going to be like, whatever. Oh, Tatsugiri, okay. I was hoping a retreat into Torchic. That would have been fantastic. But they going to do collect for drawing a card, but guess not. I am okay with an Iono. Nice. Oh, what a top deck. Oh. Nice. Lightning energy would be so great. Lightning energy would be super great. We'll do Mew. We can always get the Fez later. We don't need it right now. That's a pretty good card. It's a pretty good card. We still whiff the energy though, and that is depressing. What we do here? We just pass turn. I feel like I'm overthinking Raging Bolt, and I don't need to be. Okay, the Clefairy's gonna be problems. Okay. Oh, God, this is so bad. Alright, we're gonna have to do it. Okay. Now it's the prize race. We'll do Fan Rotom still. I need a Raging Bolt, so putting the Fez down does not help at all. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15, 18. It would still be low. this. Here's how I want to do it. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 3 is 18. That'd be knockout. That's what I'm gonna do, right? I gotta get the knockout. We have to swing knockouts back and forth, so I'm assuming they're gonna knock out one of my Pokemon next turn. So let's just flip the script. Knocked out kind of helps us next turn. We need a Raging Bolt. I'm okay with Iona. My hand's not great. Okay. 420 is what we're gonna need. That's why, because all my Raging Bolts are prized. Okay, that's fantastic. Oh God. He could just retreat this and promote into the other one. Yeah, we lost. That's frustrating. Our main attacker's prize. That's fantastic. Alright, we'll do one more Raging Bolt. I also just got too aggressive and thought too hard. You don't really need to think too much with Raging Bolt. I should have prize checked, though, to prepare myself. Okay. I think I just don't need to do anything else. I could just kind of hold on to what I have. It's not the greatest hand either. Well, they didn't have to do much either, so we're good. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling. Alright, Judge. Why is this game? It's like, do I really want to play this down for the restart? Yes, I do. Why not, right? Give me an energy. It's fine. Ugh. You guys remember when Dragapult was the only deck that ran Badoos? Man, what a time to be alive. I mean, Grimmsnarl's kind of like a Dragapult ripoff, in my opinion. What item card do I draw this time? It's not an item card, but something. Well, it's good. I'm glad they filled up their deck with only one Impidimp, or at least their bench. That's a positive for us because I think they're just gonna solely rely on the Frostless plays, which is fine. That's smart too. Like, I'm not doing anything. My guys, I'm literally stuck. There is not a damn thing I can do. Like. need to be taking single prize attack, though. One-shotting things, though, get Monkey Dory's play out, so... I'm fine with this, just because we have the vessel. I think I take the Impidimp out. I think that's the play. So the goal is to fill up the bench, and then play a Tool Jammer to kill the bench when a lot of my stuff that has a lot of damage on it, you know, kind of gets to that point. If that makes sense. Let the Frostless build damage on my ability Pokemon, and then remove areas under path to remove all that damage, and they don't get knockouts. Then they're just so far behind. I just need a Latias. We're good. Now I can just snipe the Impidimp. Do we even have the Latias? Yes. I kind of want to jabait them into sniping this with their Monkey Dories, so that's why I'm going to do that. We'll do this. We're actually just going to take one. I don't want to get too aggressive with these abilities, but yes. Sod is pretty good. We'll do that. And now I'm just going to be able to snipe Monkey Dories now. So, we're chilling. Go for the Hoot Hoot, baby. Or the Noctowl. Either way, it's keeping them from the big boys, so that's fine. They should have had more than one Impotent benched. I'm just going to attach energy to this and literally just start sniping Monkey Dories. Yep, I am fine with that. I literally just got to hit it for 90, right? Yeah, I don't even have to Teal Dance here. Not bad. We could probably put the Fez down. Right. Get rid of the Mew. I think I'm going to wait late game for Mew. Why? Hold on, guys. One moment, chat. One moment. What's up, gamers? I'm back. I know. Alright, guys. That was Raging Bolt. We'll wait for the user to show up in YouTube for me to play that. I'm as much as I love Raging Bolt, it's like it's just such a simple deck. Put down, do a lot of damage, blah blah blah. What I want to practice with is Thorns. What is new deck? Oh yeah, it's the Terra Box deck. We're gonna continue with Dragapult Frostless real quick. Speaking of, I called, what was I saying? I was saying the Grimmsnarl deck is a ripoff of Dragapult. This is my ripoff of Grimmsnarl using Dragapult because I do the Monkey Dory Frostless plays. Because I just think, in my opinion, Dragapult's a way better attacker than Grimmsnarl. So I was like, I'm just going to try to make Grimmsnarl better by just getting Grimmsnarl out of here and making a Dragapult. That's why this list came to be. I actually almost played this list in Milwaukee last season, but then I switched to what we just played, Raging Bolt. So there's that. I just wasn't feeling confident. Badoo. Oh, what's up, Kiro Fox? How you doing? Welcome in, buddy. Malaysia Premier Ball League this Saturday. Nice. Are you gonna compete in it? Are you gonna go compete in it? Ooh, this deck. This is spicy. I've never seen this before. Okay. Okay. What's the play here? I mean, we kind of have to do this. Really wish I would have went second. Did I even? Was it me that got to choose who goes first? Because did I choose to go first? Because if so, I'm a bad player. No, I'll admit that. Well, I mean, I'm a bad player anyways. I'm admitting it. This is like Future Box, but a weird Future Box. Feeling okay about it, but also feel like I got a massive target on your back. Guardy rep moment. Oh yeah, hey, you play whatever deck you want. Doesn't matter if you're. I mean, a lot of people are gonna play Guardy. Guardy's a great deck. Keeps winning. Play what's winning. Don't you want the target on your back because then you're just gonna just dominate everybody and be like, that's right, you made a mistake targeting me. But I wish you luck in your tournament, by the way. Wish you the best of luck. Hope you win. Hope you win, and then you come back and you go, I won and I dominated. I was locked in. It was 360 no scopes. Just having Henry Chow VODs on repeat this week. So that's kind of the same thing. Not Henry Chow, though. I've just been watching Azul the whole week. Azul GG. The whole week kind of just prepping for Pittsburgh. So just kind of watching him play a bunch of different decks. Stuff like that. So love it. Henry's so good. Didn't Henry, like... Henry's impressive because I think... Wasn't Henry at one time, like, a pro Yu-Gi-Oh player that came to Pokemon and just dominated? Just good at both games. It's kind of like... what's his name? He's playing... Very great Pokemon competitor, but he's also playing Magic the Gathering right now and doing really well. He's the young kid. He got in trouble for the gesture he made during a regional event or something like that. Oh, what the heck's his name? I think a pop and play is so much better than the reset. I feel like popping is way better. Here's how we're going to do this, guys. Here's how we're going to do it. So we're going to pop in, get another one of you out, and you. Okay. Hear me out. Hear me out, chat. We're going to retreat this. But we're also going to recon directive. Okay. Okay. I think I like that. I think I like this because we already have the Arvin in hand. Do this. Promote you with your silly retreat costume out, and I'm gonna hit you. Feeling itchy today. Ian Robb, yes, Ian Robb. There you go. Yeah, Ian Robb, very good, very good Pokemon player. Actually, believe it or not, I think it was Milwaukee that I was at tables, and he was not. So my opponent was across from me. Ian Robb was not next to my opponent, but the guy next over, like 2 seats down. Shook it after his match because I finished my match way before him. I shook his hand. I was like, "Hey man, what's up?" It was literally right after the regional event that he got in trouble for that. But I do know Ian Robb's playing Magic the Gathering right now and kind of locking in, like doing really well. Very impressive. And that makes me feel good because I play Magic the Gathering too. I have stacks on stacks of Magic the Gathering cards back here. I've been playing Magic since like 2000. So over 20 years of playing Magic, and I think it's very impressive. Just shows how good he is, like how smart he is, like wise to TCG. Because Magic's not an easy game to jump to. He made the transition over to Magic perfectly. He's really well. I'm very impressed with it. He does really well in Magic. How do we want to play this here? Do we want to Arvin from our Pokemon? We can Arvin here. We need energy, right? So, what's our way of getting energy here? I need to attack. Attack. This is how we're going to get our energy right here. Because we could get the Dreepy. We could also set up our board with this. Thin the deck. Actually, I'm going to thin the deck here with... With this. If we whiff the energy, we'll stretcher the dark energy onto Monkey Dory. That seems optimal. And then next turn we have Crispin for the energy that we need, so we're kind of chilling. But I would really love the energy right now to start hitting this guy, punching his face, all that good stuff. And that's what we're going to be doing, chat. We're here. Who do I want to start punching in the face, though? Do we start hitting the thorns? No, I want to set up things. So who's the threat? Probably you, right? Probably the Iron Crown. Because Iron Crown's allowed 20 extra damage. Snow Runs would be really good too. Get the double knockout here, maybe? Get 2 prizes? Listen, we're swinging with Dragapult no matter what. So, who do we just want to take out, though? You know what? We just put pressure on this Iron Thorns, right? They haven't shown that they can retreat it yet. So we'll do 20 here for knockout, 20 here for a knockout, and then 20 here. And then we're in one-shot range of everything. So next turn we counter catcher Iron Valiant, then we can take out the Iron Hands and put damage elsewhere. So that's the play. About Ian Robb. One out somewhere. Yeah, Ian Robb got second place at a major. Crazy. Yeah, it's wild. Kid's impressive player. I think, in a couple years he'll be known as probably one of the best Pokemon players. Like, if not, he'll be top 3 for sure. Tord's not going to let that happen, though. It's Tord. I think right now my rankings are Tord, Azul. Third place is a lot of people. We'll go ahead and just put Henry there at third, but it's a lot of good players. Me, I'm number 1, 2, and 3. Don't ask about my accolades because they're not impressive. Yo, we're chilling, man. We're chilling. I love it. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do, chat. Okay, so here's what we're going to do, chat. I don't think we need to research here, but we are going to put the Snow Run down. No, do we even need that now? I think we Monkey Dory here. But we're gonna put that down just in case. I do think we crispin here. Yeah, we're gonna crispin. This is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna crispin this and this. This goes to the hand. Cloak. We'll put this on Monkey Dory. Where do we even put the 30 damage? Because we're going to get double knockout here no matter what. So I don't want to go ahead and just knock this out. So I just kind of just set something up. Let's just do this. It's kind of crazy that Goldie didn't get a single major win until Worlds at Senior Division. The deck that never really was, yeah. I'm not the biggest fan of Goldango, if you want me to be real with you. We'll save that for next turn. Right now, we're just going to do this. We're going to promote you. We're going to do this. We'll put 20 here. Yeah, we were so far dang ahead. Was it? I think the most annoying deck I'll run into in Pittsburgh is probably that Joltik crap, because the deck I want to play, the deck I am playing for Pittsburgh, it's the one deck I struggle against. And it's not like an automatic loss for me. It's just, if I get set up, I'm in a good spot. If I get set up fine immediately, I'm in a good spot, and my chances of winning the matchup are 50-50. If I don't get set up and they're able to pull off the Joltik turn 1 and they don't set up well to continue, because the weakness to that Joltik deck is it reminds me of Hops Zacian. It starts off real fast, but later in game it slows down hardcore. It's really slow. So as long as my opponent turn 1 Joltik onto Iron Hands, that's fine. You can do that. But if they don't have anything set up, my chances are still 50-50. But if they get the setup and have their board state really good, and I get a turn behind, I lose. It's really hard. So it's wild. It's wild stuff. Wild stuff. All right, we'll do one more Dragapult Frostless. Then we'll play some Thorns. I don't know. Is there anything you guys want to see play? I would love to play the Terror Box, but I don't know really how to play that deck. I played against it enough, but I just still don't understand. I guess you just use Sob the whole time from the Ogre Pawn. I don't know. I keep pushing the propaganda that Grim is a terrible deck and its only relevance is Gardevoir existing. I'm with you, Kurofox. I'm not a fan of Grimmsnarl. I think it's a knockoff Dragapult. I think it's a knockoff Dragapult, a worse version of Dragapult. I just don't think Grimmsnarl is that good. And there's a reason you don't see it relevantly in a lot of top cuts. I mean, you might see one here or there, but it's not. You're gonna see a lot less Grimm than you see Gardevoir. Everything, and we can go through and look through the tournament stuff. Like, you'll see 1, 2, 3 here or there, but like most of those are being run by really good players. And that's my theory. That's the thing I always say too. Because a really good Pokemon player, say Azul, Henry, or Tord, can take a very all-right deck and make it look top tier and take it to the top. Absolutely. So I usually am just like, well, who's the driver of the deck? That's why the deck did so well. So, yeah. But I also can say that Grimmsnarl kind of inspired the deck I'm playing right now because, I kind of ripped it off a little bit because I will do. We need to get a Dreepy down, so. Our hand is so bad. It is not good. Let's be clear. And I went first, too. This is so sad. It's so sad. Oh. How easy is it to set up? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Grimmsnarl. When it came, now I did get on the hype train when it was coming out. I was like, oh, this looks great. And I've seen a lot of players playing. I was like, oh, this could do good. But then I just, like, it's not a bad deck. It's not like, I would put it in the tier 2 range. Like, if a tier 1 decks are obviously the Gardevoirs, the Polts, and stuff like that, and the Goldangos. But then I put it, like, in the middle of, like, tier 2, but it can drop to tier 3. It's one of those decks that sets up great, but can it survive a long run match? I don't think so. Like I said, unless the pilot of the deck is someone super good, they can kind of figure their way out of the situation. But yeah. Like I said, I mean, we could look at like the top cuts in Limitless, and you'll see like 1 or 2 here, but like there's decks outperforming it. It's supposedly 5% in the like top 6 decks played right now. But Dragapult #1, obviously everybody's playing some Dragapult thing, and Tord just made it more popular after this past regional event. Goldango is #2, Raging Bolt's. I am surprised Raging Bolt's above Gardevoir, in my opinion. I think it should, in my opinion, it should be Dragapult, Gardevoir, Goldango, Raging Bolt, and then Charizard. Maybe Charizard and Raging Bolt could switch. Charizard could be 4, Raging Bolt 5. Grimmsnarl at 6, yes, but man, Grimmsnarl loses to Thorns immediately. I don't know. I'm not a Grimmsnarl fan though. I'm on that with you, Kiro Fox. We're gonna ride that train together. Then again, the Grim Guardy matchup makes me want to crawl into holes. Yeah. But just the one, like, I'm not going to play a deck for one matchup, right? I want to play a deck that I feel is competitive against everything I run into. Something that my matchup isn't completely, I'm going to lose. So that's why, like, it doesn't bother me. So I'm going to counter this guy's Frostless by trying to set up my own, and then he's going to have to deal with that. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. Arvin's kind of based, though. This dude's going to knock out my other one. How do we play this, right? So we get another Dreepy down. That's what the cool kids do. I want to assume their hand's bad and take out the Tatsugiri. Like, that's what I want to assume. Unless they have the Grimmsnarl in hand, that's why they had the evolution. So we're not going to get off a Dragapult attack this turn. So I kind of want to just pre-set up another one. So we'll do this. I just need to, I think setting up my board state is more important right now than anything else. So we'll do the pop in, and we will set them a turn behind by devoing them. No, I want to item lock them still, so I still kind of want to item lock them. We item lock as long as we can, right? So holy crap, that is such two good choices. I need the draw power next turn, so we kind of have to take that. What's the discard looking like? Pretty weak. Let's just feeling a little itchy right now. Do you have my opinion on people complaining about this getting damage when playing? Point of view is that I want to play and don't complain about damage possibilities. Yeah. I don't know if I really have any opinions on it. I'm trying to think if I have one that would even be relevant to talk about. What the? Search their deck for a Marnie's Pokemon reveal. Okay, that's right. Hope you whiff this. Okay, yeah, they're definitely going for Dracloak. But I'm fine with still item locking them. Would love to get a rare candy somehow here. And we unlocked the counter catcher, so we are kind of chilling. I'm surprised. Oh, well, no, they didn't. Okay. What do we do here? We got you. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling, man. We're chilling. Crispin, kind of based. Crispin is pretty dope, but how do I want to play this, though? Because I could evolve this Dreepy. I mean, we got 2 Dracloaks. So we do this. Let's do this one first. Do I Crispin here or hope to get something that gives me a better chance at rare candy? I think that's the play. Oh, well, I mean, we'll take the Badoo. I still want to optimize the item lock. And we do 20 damage to Grimmsnarl. We're going to take our time here. As long as they're getting 1 prizes, we're kind of chilling. How many bosses have they played so far? Just 1. Okay. There's absolutely no way we can get Dragapult now, so might as well do this. Poffin is pretty good. We could set up another Frostless also. No, we're going to go with the Poffin. I need setup. We'll do this. We'll do this. We are in top deck mode, but it's okay. That's what we go for. This one will go to my hand. We'll have 2 set up. Hit him for 20. I think it's optimal when Badoo hits you for 20. Yeah. Like, okay, so, my decks, I do my best to protect them. I'm a collector too, so I collect Pokemon, I collect Magic the Gathering, I collect Pokemon. So the goal and intentions are, of course, to do your best to keep your collection as clean as possible is, I guess, what I'm looking for. Or look as good as possible, I guess. But yeah, it's hard to explain. I mean, listen, I don't try to max rarity my decks anyways. I mean, if I find a reverse hollow, I'll put it in a deck. But what do you here's a deck that I had built for Milwaukee a while back. It's just, I don't know. Listen, I understand. I don't want to, as long as when someone else is shuffling my deck, they're not bending them and doing that shuffle, the bridge shuffle. Oh my god, that would make me so upset. All right, hold on. I was paying attention to the attack. Oh yeah, he did attack. Okay, cool. Let's pray that we get Dragapult play here. If I can get another Frostless down, we're chilling. Ooh, that is a beautiful top deck. Okay. Well, here's the... I do this. Oh my god, Devo? Devo is a play here, chat. Devo is a play. Devo's kind of nasty. Ooh, we do here? Devo is kind of nasty. We need dark energy. Boss isn't a bad play either. We can promote, set up these two for knockout next turn. They need 2 prize cards though, so we gotta really play around that too. But we're gonna take, well, yeah, we'll take the boss. It's too late for rare candy plays. We need a dark energy or a way to get a dark energy. Well, didn't get the dark energy. We didn't get Dragapult either. Well, we could have them. Do they get? They have a way to get a double prize. So 30. 1, 2. So hold on, it'll be at 40, 40, 30, 50, 70. What's the play here? I don't think Devo now is a good play, right? So it's not a good play. Yeah, I wish they'd let you choose your theme board too. Like you can like choose the mat that you want. I wish they would just add that feature. So I hit for 70 here, right? Hold on, let me make sure I'm seeing this right. Yeah, so that puts them at knockout, but the thing I have is I'm worried about a Monkey Dory play here. They win with a Monkey Dory play. The goal is to try to Devo next turn. We need the Dragapult, boss, Devo, or yeah. Well, we could probably knock this out with We'll knock this out with Dragapult, but I don't know. A Monkey Dory, I think, wins this. So they put 30 here. We'll take 2. That will be knocked out. Nah, they got game. That's GG's. They have the game. Yeah. They could just attack here and win. Dead draws. Hey, what's up, Angel? What's taking Frostpull? Are we taking? No, I'm not taking Frostpull to Pittsburgh now. No, I do have a list I'm taking to Pitt. Chef, didn't you say you were going to Pittsburgh? By the way, welcome, Chef. Chef, if you want to post your YouTube channel in the Twitch chat, you're more than welcome to. Yeah, Frostpull is just a fun list. It's definitely nothing I'm taking to a competitive event. For sure. Let's do this Quad Thorns. No, that's not Quad Thorns. It's a lie. This is the Quad Thorns. All right, so that top 8 list that I kind of took from this, the changes that I made with it were I added the handheld fan because the goal is to play with your opponent's energy. So when they hit your thorns, you can move the energy. So you just put it to a relevant Pokemon. Like when you're playing against Dragapult, you're gonna wanna, or you know, Pultnor. You're gonna want to move the energies to your opponent's Dustnor because they're gonna be knocked out anyways. So it's just getting rid of energy, stuff like that. So that's why I added a couple of these. I added a Colress Tenacity to be able to, excuse me, be able to just get the Team Rocket's Watchtower shut off, Noctowl, stuff like that. Yeah, just the Giovanni's Charisma, not a big fan of. I'm just not, so I might take this out of the list too. As much as I love that it attaches an energy for the turn and can be disruptive, I don't like sending the energy back to my opponent's hand. I'm trying to get rid of the energy. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know how. Yeah, it was just bad. There was definitely some plays I could have made better too in that matchup. You're taking Mewtwo to Pip, love it. Make sure we meet up somewhere so I can have you sign that playmat. the creators the cook-off, Matt, because I'd like to get your autograph on that. So. Also, Angel, how you doing? Tomorrow, Code Card Friday. You gonna be there? Also, Kuro Fox, because you're new. Every Friday we play Pokemon TCG and we give away free TCG codes, like TCG code cards, all streams. So if you want to join and get some code cards, I think I might take out Giovanni's Charisma. Low key, bro. Low key, and maybe add an extra judge, or Arvin. Like Arvin's good for setup, but yeah. Yeah, we're going to be okay. Do you guys want me to show you what I'm playing in Pittsburgh and you guys can tell me if I'm bad or good? Yeah, absolutely. Do you guys want to see do you guys want to see the spice that I'm playing in Pittsburgh? I'll show you after this match. I'll show you guys the spice. I don't care. You guys are great. Why not? I ain't gonna hide it from you guys. I'm going there mainly to have fun anyways, right? So I'll show you guys the list after this. Yeah. So every Friday we call it Code Card Friday. So we give away code cards. We do a raffle every 5 minutes. And there's multiple ways to win. So obviously you enter. But I also enter in Nova Circuit, and if Nova Circuit wins, everybody that entered will get 2 code cards. So every time you win, you get 2 code cards. And we just do it every 5 minutes throughout the whole entire stream. Then, at the end of the stream, we call it Last Call. And what Last Call is everybody will enter the raffle. If you enter the raffle, we give you 2 code cards for just entering on the last call. And then we pick a winner. The winner gets all the remaining code cards we had left. So I think it's the same potential to be a wacky toolbox against every deck. I'm a Slow King believer. Next format, Kuro Fox, we might be like best friends because I love Slow King, and I do. I feel there's some potential there. That's awesome that you think that. I could show you my decks. I've been playing some Slow Kings. I love me some Slow Kings, so I've been sharing my list for like 3 weeks now. If someone wants to tech for me in particular, I'm honored. That's what I'm saying, right? So. Okay. Oh, so they only attached and passed. Okay, well, I need energy. In a stadium. What do we do here? Do we judge? Or we just get the energy for sure? I need Crispin next turn. So I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to judge. Look at that Crispin we got for next turn, guys. I still hate the fact that they play the Team Rocket noise when you play a Team Rocket card. It's way too inconsistent this format, unfortunately. You know what? But when it is consistent, it's so good. I'll show you my Slow King list. I think I have a couple Slow King lists on here that I was fooling around with. I love Slow King. When Slow King came out, that was the deck I was like, dude, I'm going to start playing this. Because I saw it doing so well in Japan that I fell in love with it. I was like, oh, a really cool like single prize deck that can just hit, and with the Kyurem and everything. I was like, this is so good. Clefable for a free metronome even. Yeah, I'll show you guys what I'm playing. I'm still kind of messing with the list, but right now I think I found the max, like the best way to play it. And big shout out to Andrew Brady. If he doesn't show up in chat, he usually shows up in YouTube chat. Andrew Brady kind of inspired this deck list, so that's why I'm playing it. And I've been doing real well on the ladder with this deck, like real well. Like I said, my only matchup that I struggle with is the Joltik list, and it's just whoever has the better setup wins. I'm usually 50-50 when we both set up good, so I feel pretty decent. Let's see what we can get with this Arvin. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Our hand is so bad. We're getting there. We're getting there. Which is a game changer with gumshoes for top deck manipulation. Yep. Armor Rouge. I really love this art. I actually have this card too, I believe. I think it's in this binder. I love the artwork. I think it's in here. Oh yeah, it's right here in the front. It's right there. Beautiful. Love it. So colorful and just so pretty. Kirim though, dude, Kirim's so nasty. Just snipe the bench. Dude, Monkey Dory decks, get him out of here. Get him out of here. Ooh, where do I want to move this energy? Oh, man, that Iron Bundle looks like it could really use some fire energy. Let's go ahead and move that over there. Let's go ahead and get that over there. This is exactly what I love about this deck. Greatness. This isn't even my own list, okay? I was just trying to make this list better. I should have just let him hit me for 50 and moved the other one to the Iron Bundle. Just keep it going. Oh, did you? Oh, okay. I see what you're doing. Bet you won't swing at me. You can't swing at me, bro. I bet I win this with my opponent decking out. Or he hits me for 90. Fudge. That dang fire off. Ugh. We're dead next turn unless we top deck a Pokemon. Maybe the Judge wasn't the good play. GG's. All right, we're just. I think this is a sign that I just need to show you guys the list I'm playing. Have you seen the Premier Ball promo this season? Stamped Badoo goes insanely hard. Ooh, Stamped Badoo. I have not, but I'll take one. I'll take it. All right, guys. The list I will be playing in Pittsburgh is Venomoth. You guys being like, Venomoth? What's that? Exactly. But here's the list. We're going 4/4 Lime Venomoth, Monkey Dory's Frostless. So if you guys don't know what Venomoth does, for 1 energy, grass energy, your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused, and they can't play item cards next turn. It's Badoo, but better with 90 HP. We play a lot of Disruption. This helps us with the Joltik matchup, by the way, especially if they don't get the Lavencia Stadium, whatever. Stops Joltik. Amazing, right? We got the Carmine for the setup. We need a good setup. We have to have at least 2 Venomoths down on turn 1. That's why I kind of put this in there to kind of just go. Obviously, we do the bug catching set to kind of get the Venomoths, all that good stuff. Have boards set up as well. We have the jamming tower, late game neutralization zone. I make sure to watch their stadium, stuff like that. Obviously, the handheld fan to disrupt energy, stuff like that. Yes, you could post links. Absolutely, Kiro Fox. We trust you guys. Listen, you haven't not earned my trust. Like lost my trust. Now, if this link takes me to something, to something crazy, and I'm hacked, then we're gonna have a conversation, Kiro Fox. Yeah, Venomoth is sneakily good. Or Kiro Fox, if you want to join our Discord, you could also post it in there, like an image of it. I'll post the Discord link for you. Because I don't know if YouTube's gonna block you. Yes, I am playing Venomoth in Pittsburgh. I'm very excited because I love this list. Like I said, it's just all about making sure I get set up. If I get set up, everything's Gucci. If I don't get set up, I'm so screwed. But as long as I can chain every turn item lock and do at least 30 damage, it's great. We dominate Charizard because we're hitting Charizard for 60, plus the Frostless and the Monkey Dories. Like, we're destroying Charizard lists. We destroy Raging Bolt lists. It's just a good time. It's a good time. And big shout out to Andrew Brady, a guy who comes in our chat. He plays this deck with me. It's not his full list. His list is his own little secret, so I kind of did my best to build what I could remember. You always want to go first with this list as well, by the way. Last year's Premier Ball promo is Fan Rotom, and Master Ball is Buddy Pop. Ooh, okay. Well, that's an all right start. Okay, we need these bug catching sets to catch me some stuffs. Come on, baby. Here we go. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Oh my god, it's the president. Oh my god. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's get another Venonat, baby. Ooh, we looking good. The setup is nice, boys. Let's go ahead. We're going to get rid of this hand anyways, so let's go ahead and do this. Get the Monkey Dory down. Or Snorunt, because we kind of want to just spread that damage. Let's do this. Turn 1 setup. Oh my god, we got the Venomoth for next turn. We got the Fan. We'll get our Dory down. We do need another Snorunt down. Boom. What a turn 1. We're gaming, guys. We're gaming, ladies and gentlemen. They almost never miss with their promos except for the Ultra Ball Iris Fighting Spirit. No one wants that. I love Rogue deck so much. Yes, this is what I'm taking to Pittsburgh, and it slaps. Oh, we're playing against Gardevoir. I'm okay with this. Gardevoir is still a really rough matchup, by the way. I'm just going to call that out there. Gardevoir is still a pretty tough matchup. It's not easy. Ooh, and they got the Secret Box turn 1. Oh, man, every time. Every time. That is one thing I might add to this list is a Devo. Because of Tord's popularity with the Rare Candy Dragapult list. So if I run into that, I want to have Devo on set, because one thing this deck does really well is damage spread. So maybe have that as like a late game, like this is my finishing move. So I might find room for a Devo in here. Gardevoir is the most anti-rogue ever, though. Yeah, but it's not a bad matchup for me. It's not. I love this artwork, by the way. Fantastic. Pokemon does so good with their art. The Ralts is just like, bruh, like, come on. Really? Packing? I just want to chill here. That's what he looks like. Oh, it's all out on it. What are you going to do? You ain't going to do nothing with your Monkey Dory. Oh, you do. Dude, they got everything they wanted. Oh, my God. This... Jeez, calm down. Dude, let this player cook. Oh, my God. Jeez. While being half asleep, right? It's so good. Man, this guy is getting everything. Oh, my God. You know, we might actually lose this. Is let this guy cook. Holy crap. Touche, Gardevoir. Jesus. That was impressive. I would like tell my opponent that was awesome, but he'd think I'm taunting him because all these feel like taunts. But that was awesome. I'm genuinely impressed with that turn 1. That is the most optimal turn 1 I've ever seen in my life. But I do know, well, giving sidekicks to Monkey Dories just give them mind bend abilities, so it doesn't matter. Plus they can also retreat, Gardevoir. Bruh. But we are going to just continue the... Oh, we don't have any more Snorunt. Oh, we could try this. Double Monkey Dory. Do I want to Iono them? I think it doesn't matter. They're going to cook anyways. We'll go ahead with this. We'll go ahead and get another Venomoth set up. Don't want a jamming tower, but we will start poisoning or causing some confusion and item locking. Maybe the Iona wasn't a bad idea. Henry, is that you? Maybe. Dude, that just turn 1 cooked so hard. That was everything they wanted. If you wanted the most perfect Gardevoir setup, that was it right there. Well, besides, I think maybe like... Okay, there's Screaming Tail. Just kidding. Maybe like a Screaming Tail or a Bloom. But whatever. Get whatever you want. I hope they have no way to Gardevoir right now. I really need a Dark Energy or a way to a Dark Energy. And I need my hammers. I need to start hammering some of these Dark Energies off these dang Monkey Dories. Nice. I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're doing it. All right, let's... oh, yeah? I see your little thing there. All right, I really do need to start being aggressive on these Ralts real quick. We do need some... we need some hammer time here. I got one. I got the other Venomoth, so we're kind of chilling here. We can make Screaming Tail a little bit harder with the headquarters. Oh, guys, ladies and gentlemen, we're cooking. Ladies and gentlemen, we are cooking. I'm going to take it off this active one. Yes, we will headquarters. And we are going to just continue to do our thing. Like Bolt, you at least have a bit of space with autopilot and intuition. Yeah. My issue is with Bolt is I consider Bolt a Raging Bolt a brain dead deck because it's just so easy. Just go down. It has one purpose and just knock out Pokemon. There's nothing really to it. I catch myself in situations where I'm overthinking with Raging Bolt, and then that ends up hurting me. Oh, we just pull every Dark Energy we want, don't we? That's fine. That's fine. I'll allow it this time, but think about your actions. It's pretty good. If I had another Monkey Dory down, man, that'd have been so cool. We're gonna try to get one. We're gonna get one down though. We're gonna get that thing sucker back and keep it going. We're gonna keep this train going. They seem to be dead. Like their hand seems to be dead. Neutralization doesn't matter in this matchup. Oh, we got another hammer. Hammer time. Oh, I love it when you hit heads. I just love it. So spicy. So spicy. Yeah, it's just basic Pokemon hit hard. That's all it is. It's not working too good against Guardy. Yeah. Well, yeah, because Guardy's not the main. I mean, Guardy can attack when Guardy wants to attack, but it doesn't matter. They have other options. That's why I'm just like, oh god, now they have to knock this out. Oh, please don't have an answer for League headquarters, though. I would like to... They didn't have an answer. Oh my god. Alright, so we got one Ralts, or yeah, one Ralts, or Curlia down. Yo, chat, we might actually be doing something here. Might be doing something here. Stretcher, not bad. Alright, Alright, we're going to put pressure on the other one. I don't mind going into a match, a monkey dory match. I'm not going to... No, we don't need to go through our deck like this. The Venomoth in the big 25? Yeah, of course, Sam. What's up, by the way? I think the prize, bro, the heck. Oh, they might have. That'd have been great. Oh man, if they prize double Guardy, this is what it takes to win, baby. Are you locked in for Veno in Pittsburgh? Yes, I am, Sam. I had just announced that today. Yes, I am. This will be what I'm playing in Pittsburgh. Alright, we need to take out this other Ralts. Interesting. Yeah, it does pretty well against the meta. Guardy's a bad matchup, and I think the Joltik match is like 50-50 for me, but everything else we do pretty solid against. It's actually pretty nice, especially how consistent at least my list has been. I don't play boss in this list, which is sad, because I could just pull up this Curlia, but it's whatever. We'll have the fan ready for that turn. I think we just get the energy here. We don't need to do anything too crazy. I think we just... item lock. I want to hear what your argument is for this. Item lock can control the board, like with the handle, with the... if they hit me, I can move energy where I want. I play hammers. It's more of a just a pure disruption deck. And I've done real well on the ladder with this deck, like real well. Like the winning percentage with this deck is ridiculous because no one's set up for it. Yeah, decks are prepared for item lock, but the answer is decks still slow down because of item lock. You slow a deck down no matter what. Yeah, they have answers around it, but it's a long-term answer. And by that amount of time, hammers, you know, board control and all that, can you handle it? My Terra matchup is not bad. I just need my opponent to misplay because abilities, their Terra abilities are what hurt them in the end. And that's just, again, controlling energy. That's what the handheld fans are for. Move it to a Pokemon I know they're not going to attack with. The only issue that I do have with Terra Box that I really kind of grinds my gears, and I got to be more smart about and think about it, is when I'm distributing damage with the Monkey Dories, especially when they have Area 0 in, I got to realize that I just need to not worry about Area 0 and just keep it out there, just so, because if I remove Area 0, they can just remove the damage. And then Neutralization Zone, they don't have an answer to Neutralization Zone. So if I keep, so the goal is to, so how I just basically just outsmarting them. I let them keep the Area 0 out, and then when I watch them go through their deck, they either run 2 or 3, sometimes 4, but 3 is usually the max that I see them running. Once they get rid of enough, all I do is just Neutralization Zone, and then it's game. They have no answer to that. Why didn't I kill Monkey Dory? Because I can outlast Monkey Dory. My Monkey Dories would just outlast theirs. I had more. And both had energy set up. So, that's the thing. So, Shaman I was running, right, for a little bit. But with the energy control, like, I could take a knockout from Sob. No problem with that at all. So, Sob can do, or not Sob, the Ogerpon that uses Sob. That's fine, but with the, like I said, the energy control, with the handheld fans pushing energy where I want, I just move the energy to a Pokemon. And until they discard it, they got to find a way to bring it back. So, I have not had many issues with Terra Box when I've been playing against it. So, when I've run into Terra Box, and here's the list, guys, so you guys can kind of see the thing. So we want to be heavy because we want to be consistent with the Venomoth. Also, I'm not gonna lie, confusing the Pokemon has been optimal for me. Like I said, I don't like relying on coin flips though, but watching them hurt themselves off confusion, chef's kiss, and it's awesome. So confusion, of course, item lock as well. Hammers for the disruption. Pokemon League headquarters also stop Sob, especially if they don't have Area 0 turn 1. And this has actually been what's helped me with the Joltik Terror box. I almost thought about adding a second one just to consistently be able to draw it, but I've had like no issues getting to it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But that's how I stopped that with the Sob play and the Joltik's little thing. So jamming tower is weird because I catch myself in a situation where I want to keep the handheld fan out there, and then I'm like, well, I got to get rid of their stadium, and I'm stuck with the damn jamming tower, so my fan kind of gets shut off. So it's kind of annoying. I don't know if I'll keep jamming tower in there. The only reason I keep Iona, because I thought Judge was going to be a good idea, was just because I was like, I can always get him down to 4. But Iona's kind of that good late game thing, especially if I do play the neutralization zone and I want them to kind of dig for their stadiums while we're item locking them, all that good stuff. Yeah, they do shuffle their energy away, but like it's not even like that. It's like the confusion. Like I said, my Terror box I'm not too worried about, especially if they're only focusing on what is it? Teal? Is it Teal Mask Ogerpon? Is that the water one? As the main attacker, it's not that concerning for me. I promise. I haven't run into a time where it's concerning. The only time it's ever been concerning is when I've been behind or I haven't been able to set up Venomoths. Because it used to be a 4-3 line of Venomoth, but there'd be times where I have 1 or 2 prize and I'm like, I'm screwed because I need my Venomoths. This actually used to be way more aggressive too. It actually used to be 4 Venomoth, 4 Monkey Dory, and then the 4-4 lineup of Frostless. It was that heavy on those, but I was like, that's a little bit too excessive. Is the Water Wellspring Mask okay? I'm so happy that Polts are now playing Neo Upper. Big buff for Guardy because I don't fear stamped to death. I like that saying the best way to play coin flip cards is just play 4 of them and spam. How do you go against Bolt though as Venomoth? We destroy Bolt. We just control the energy. You just throw the energy on of the Hoot or something. That's all I do. So the only yeah, so Bolt we dominate. Plus, everything has an ability in Bolt, so we're I just utilize Frostless more. And I think at one time I was running like all the Frostless, and I was like, dude, if we have at least 3 Frostless set up, don't even worry about the Monkey Dories. We were just destroying Bolt. But then I was like, 2-2 line 3-3 is a little bit excessive. I was tired of turn 1 drawn into Snow Rut and not having energy to retreat it and stuff like that. It got real annoying at times. Okay, yeah, so I'm hoping no one plays Hydreigon. Hydreigon pisses me off. So Hydreigon I would love to play. It's just hard to... Hydreigon does not do that great against the meta. I think it's just how slow the deck is right now. But man... Just for 2 energy, doing 200 damage and discarding 3 cards, that hurts my deck. Even with a coin flip, even if they hit, Tails, 30 damage, blah, blah, blah. But even Hydreigon just blows my mind. But 200 plus your opponent discards 3 cards, stupid. Stupid. And then the other attack, because I don't play Shaman, so they could definitely Shaman me. I think you're onto something here, Sam, where we might have to just put a Shaman in here or fit it. Monkey Frost, I know. It's annoying. Luckily, I don't run it. I've ran into a couple on the ladder, and I'm like, I hate you. But I also love you because I used to love Hydreigon, so. I was running him for the second when Grimmsnarl was all over the place. Yeah, I hate Grimmsnarl. I think that deck's way overrated. Way to force your opponent out of stadiums. My only way of forcing them out of stadiums is making them think I don't have any stadiums. Because, I think I run 3 total stadiums. So it's just like I just make it seem like I don't have stadiums. And then I hope they discard their stadiums off researches, stuff like that. And then once I mentally know that they don't have any stadiums left, that's when I do the neutralization zone play or something. Now, the only issue I have with the neutralization zone play is I used to do that move against Charizard, but of course they'll just play a Charmander and discard the stadium. That was annoying. I was like, I hate you. Who else discards the stadium? Pidgeot does it. Pidgeot EX discards the stadium as well, I believe. So that gets annoying. Yeah. Is it 4/4 is a bit thick though? For who? Venonat? Well, the only reason I do a 4/4 line is because I have to get those. Yeah, neutralization zone is great until it isn't. Chimpow, my god. Is good in this since there's no you play, so you burn bumps there early. Yeah. Yeah, I know the like I said, the Terra Box matchup. I've actually been very successful, so I'm not too worried about it. I understand like the concerns, because one annoying thing that does happen in Terra Box is when I go second, and that was the reason I dropped the Snow Run count and the Monkey Dory count, because they're smart. They know to go second. My deck wants to go first. I have to go first. So if they get that playoff, it hurts. I'm like, crap. Well, I'm snuck with this stupid Snow Runt or Monkey Dory in the active, and I can't item lock them. That gets annoying. That's when I'm just like, now we're gonna be struggling. That's probably the reason I should probably play Shaman, just in case that happens. That was getting annoying. That's why I kind of dropped the countdown. But man, Joltik, that shit's annoying. Goldango matchups are all right, especially with them moving the energy around. I'm trying to just give you guys information on all the matchups that I've seen. I do know Gardevoir's a bitch. Pardon my language, but it is. But Gardevoir, like I said, I think they did double prize with Guardy in the last game. Or I item locked them to the point where they couldn't get Guardy. They weren't drawing into Guardy because they couldn't like Ultra Ball for it or anything. We dominate Thorns. I hope that everybody gets hyped on Thorns because it did well in Monterey. Because I would just love to play nothing but Thorn decks. I hope everybody should play Thorns in Pittsburgh. That's the play. Strange hacking Alakazam seems to be useful at some point. Probably the feet. Yeah. I'm just scared of them having turn 1 Torrential Pump and nuking your Venonats. No, we've run into that issue before, yeah. No, you're right. The Shaman is not a bad play in this list. Because, you know what, you're right. I think I like what you're speaking here, Sam. Sam, you're speaking some good things. You're speaking some great things, actually. It used to be hilarious in this. I mean, it wouldn't. I mean, hilarious for you. What to drop though for the Shaman? Maybe a Carmine. It's there for the setup. Maybe the one Nest Ball. Nah, Nest Ball is needed. Maybe. But hear me out, Sam. We're going to have this conversation, right? And I'm going to be like, you know what? I'm going to put Shaman in here. And then you're right. Terra Box isn't an issue. I don't see it at all. Or Hydreigon. Or I don't put it in there, and every round I run into Terra Box. And like I said, my matchups haven't been bad against it, but knowing my luck, they will be bad. These guys will just cook me. One copy of Ultra Ball is a bit weird. Yeah, it's just in case I need to get something. I was half tempted just to remove both Nest Ball. No, because we need... No, because these are a way of fetching things. The bug catching set. That makes sure we get the Venonats. So maybe you're right. Maybe just the Ultra Ball or maybe the Nest Ball. Do they run it back this weekend? Yeah, that's a thing. I do see a lot of Guardy play. I expect that. I expect a lot of this Joltik crap to happen. That got popular. Conkeldurr is going to be a big one too. I do see a lot of people maybe trying Conkeldurr because it did so well. So that's what I'm saying. I talked about that earlier. Jamming tower puts me in a situation where I don't need the fan, and the reason I was putting jamming tower in. Why was I putting jamming tower in? I don't know. I think that's what we remove here, chat. I think I just wanted a disruptive stadium, and then we just run the shaman just in case. I mean, it's not going to hurt us, right? I mean, it's not going to hurt, right? I was thinking about dropping a Carmine also and just adding an extra Pokemon League headquarters. That hurts Badoo players as well, forcing them to attach energy to Badoo. Yeah, you're right. I think that's the original reason why I had it. Maybe we just drop the Carmine for the jamming tower. Right? Can we get this now? 10 weeks. I gotta wait 10 weeks? Okay. You like the extra headquarters? I mean, let's see. Let's see how it goes. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with running 4 stadiums either, because we can then we can control the stadium count as well. But also 3 stadiums is pretty good too. Just get rid of the nest ball maybe. Because I use the nest ball just to kind of get my monkey dories out there. So, and maybe then we add the jamming tower. I don't know. We're cooking things, guys. We're cooking things. We're good to deny TM Evo, but if you want to go first, item lock isn't real. Yeah. You're right, Sam. You guys are so smart. It does disrupt Bolt, but it also disrupts Badoo plays, Joltik, and the Terror Box play. We'll see. This is how we have the deck now. When we go live tomorrow, remember we're going to be live tomorrow 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be giving away TCG code cards tomorrow too, guys. So if you guys want some free TCG code cards, you guys are going to want to tune in tomorrow because we're going to be doing the code card giveaway while practicing. We'll practice with this deck all day tomorrow. We'll make some changes. Mad Dog, what's up? What are we running this weekend? Venomoth. We've already decided. We locked it in. Yeah. League Stadium is better? Yeah. We'll talk. We'll do this tomorrow. Sam, I hope you're here tomorrow, by the way. That'd be fantastic. If you're here tomorrow, we can discuss it and everything. Kiro Fox, same for you. But I do have to get off here, guys. I do have a work meeting in 5 minutes, so we'll end the stream here. Remember, tomorrow is our Code Card Friday. Like I said, come in here, get free code cards the entire stream. Are there any auto loss matchups? Not that I've seen. So, like I said, I'm playing a deck that I know can cause disruption, can stress opponents out, stuff like that. And I really like it. Like I said, Andrew Brady did it. Kind of showed me this and kind of inspired me. I'm more focused on Milwaukee right now. Yeah, so I plan to be in Milwaukee as well. So, but yeah, there's no real auto loss matchups for me, at least that I've run into. Not that I can think of. Hydrogen maybe, but I don't expect to see that much in Pittsburgh. But anyways, guys, I have to get off here. Like I said, I do have a work meeting I need to attend to. I will be back live tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for our Code Card Giveaway Friday. We'll test this deck. We'll do some things. We'll check it out. But anyways, I got to get off here. I hope everybody has an awesome, fantastic Thursday. You people are amazing. Love it. Like I said, make sure you guys go check out the Discord as well. You guys can keep this discussion going in the Discord. Discord in chat. We'll give you a link to the Discord. We do have a Pokemon discussion board there as well. So, hey, drop your list, drop ideas, all that good stuff. Join that topic. But other than that, guys, I'm getting